And, parents, there was this scenario yesterday, it was narrated to me. There's this man and his wife, they have a shop within the Ambaria enclave. I'll not kind of pinpoint or tell you what they sell, but they kind of have a shop within the Ambaria enclave. As to whether it's the right side or the left side or the front side of Ambaria, I'll not tell you, but I just only know that stores surrounding the Ambaria enclave. When I say Ambaria, the one at Sakasaka, or not Ambaria Senior High School, the Ambaria Arabic Institute, Primary School, JHS, that is where I'm talking of. There is a particular store, and there is a man and his wife seated there selling things. As to what things they sell, I will not be revealing it to you. Yes, this man, what he and the wife does is that when it's morning, the morning cocoa, they give the kids. The chop money is provided. They take the kids, they ask Yolo or Nkeke. They take the children to school. And they are taken there. After closing, these or the parents or the man and his wife care not how the children gets home. They definitely know the children will go home or will get home. When they get home, as to whether they've taken their lunch, they are back from school, or they have homework to do, no one cares. They have to nose around the area, move into household by household, step into people's houses to survive, to get food as lunch. So at the end of the day, they come back home around the hours of 8 to 9 and sometimes 10. There they will have to move to people's houses to tap these children, take them home. And I'm telling you, this case are within the school going ages of 8, 9, 10, 12, and even 5 years. Well, some of them are in primary, and the senior most, the third child, current as we're talking, she is in the junior high school. So the question we're asking is this: if such parenting is happening, and the issue of Kakpa actually happens in this enclave, who do you blame? Who do you blame? Do you allocate this blame to the parents, the security service, the politician, or the ministry? Who is supposed to be blamed? So the question we ask here, look, why should this be happening to us as a country, as a region? Where have we fallen short as a country? Where have we fallen short as humans? Lack of parenting is currently taking charge of our communities. And why is that happening? It's all due to no curfew, money, cash, sika, kudi, money. Parents believe that, look, his or her kid may be 10 years, 12 years, and can be a good browser. They wouldn't say he's a scammer, he's a browser, he's a Game Boy. He's proud. He or she is proud to say, look, my boy is a scam, is a Game Boy. My boy browses, and he's been able, to gather money, to receive money like $1,000, $10,000, $20,000, because the chop money or the no go fuel I'll remove for him and the sisters or the brothers, he will do that for me. He will do that on behalf of the family. Then they give the child a chance to do whatever he or she will do. Girls has turned to scam callers, browser callers, where they will have to naked themselves, pretend to be the client, doing it on behalf of someone. So when sometimes you see videos of girls circulating on social media, it's due to these things, because the girl turned herself to be a client caller, calls the client, or done it on home, or then to a trail golf, and all those imagery is not good. But just to let you understand, This is happening. So the smaller, the younger ones learn from this. Parents are less caring. And when this is happening, and when this is happening, should we blame security service? Should we blame the security service? Should we be blaming the ministry? Can there be policies? Can there be policies rolled out by this ministry to curtail all these issues? That is the question we're asking. So is it a bottom to top affair or top to bottom affair? If we say parents should be blamed, if we are blaming security service, the security service, the ministry, where does it start? Does it start from the ministry who have failed to roll out policies down to parenting? Or it starts from parenting to the ministry? Because the parents are the very people who are made up with this, who are made up by this ministry. They come together, they are selected, and they are kept there. What are they doing? So that is a question we ask. Who will chop the blame? Who they chop the blame? Is it the parents, the security service, or the ministry or government? Because the ministry represents the government, run the affairs of government, ensuring that the vulnerable in society are safe. So what is happening? What is happening to us as a country? You are listening to us on Kesmi 107.1 FM. Is the Kesmi Corner, where you share your thoughts. You can type in PG, call Hausa, speak Tree, Dagbani, Farfara, Mampuri, whichever language you think you understand most. Just call, let us know. You can also type that. But all we want is you to drop it on our Facebook page. Let us hear from you. Share your thought with us on our Facebook page. All you have to do is go to our Facebook page, Kesmi 107.1 FM. Kesmi 107.1 FM. Let's hear from you. Definitely, I will be moving to my Facebook page to read some of your comments. And remember, when we're wrapping up the show at exactly 5 minutes to 10, we read out your comments. So, 2 children who went missing on June 22nd, 2024 in Bamfam, a community within the Kakwa electoral area here in the northern region, were found dead or were found dead or have been found diseased. If you want to, not use the word dead, but disease. The victims, Arafat and Aya, were last seen on Saturday, June 2024, June 22nd, 2024, where they told their parents they were going to visit a neighbor. Unfortunately, they never returned. Community members searched the house of the alleged neighbor, but children were nowhere to find. Police investigation revealed that the bodies were located in an abandoned car parked behind the suspect residence. The remains have been transferred to the Tamale Teaching Hospital mortuary. So the neighbor, let me just take you through the incident has led to palpable tension in the area, Prince Tamaklu. So I'll be talking to Prince Tamaklu to tell us what actually happened and to what extent has the case been followed. Also, wherever you are, this is Kesmi 107.1. Check your time. It's 42 minutes past the hour 7, and pretty shortly we will be going for sports from our affiliate Free FM For the sports tip base as to when we pick the feedback, we will try as much as possible to get on board. Prince Tamaklu to give us updates of what is happening. But drop your comments on our Facebook page, and most definitely we will be reading them out loud for the benefit of all right here on Kesmi 107 minutes past the hour 7. It's unfortunate we will not be able to get into battle. As to when we're wrapping up the show, we will be speaking to Prince Kwame Tamaklo. Up next is the morning sports tip base with Free FM. Leave the dialogue here as we pick the sports feed. Good morning.
92.7 has been another brilliant year, but as you know, the biggest and the greatest tennis tournament is here again. It is that time of the year where the greatest rivalries are being renewed in the second and perhaps the most glamorous Grand Slam of the tennis calendar. Wimbledon is here, and it's always going to be on 3FM 92.7, your favorite channel. Tune in every weekday 7:40 to 7:45 to enjoy the great summaries and recap of the Wimbledon. BBC brings you this amazing 5-minute wrap from the Wimbledon, and we start from day one, where lots of surprises and exciting matchups had to be enjoyed.
Delith Lloyd on centre court, and this
Wimbledon update from the BBC.
Hello, I'm Delith Lloyd on centre court, and this is Wimbledon update following day one of the 2024 championships. Alongside me is the BBC's Shabnam Younis Jewel. Carlos Alcaraz got his men's singles title defence underway with a straight sets win over Estonia's Mark Lyell. But Shabnam, it wasn't straightforward, was it, for the Spaniard?
No, it wasn't, even though he came out with that confidence of being the defending champion here at Wimbledon for the first time. But, the first set went to a tie-break. The second, another close one, 7-5. The third, 6-2, though, so the Spaniard did win out in the end. He's attempting to win back-to-back major titles here after his win at the French Open as well. So there can be quite a bit of pressure coming out as the defending champion. And Alcaraz did admit that he had some nerves ahead of the match.
A lot, honestly. Stepping in this court, the center court of Wimbledon, I think I said many times that I practiced 45 minutes on Thursday, and it's the first time that I was nervous on a practice. I'm playing here, so I'm glad and I'm a privileged guy to play here in this court.
What a moment for Carlos Alcaraz to open on centre court on the opening day of the championship. And Shabnam, it's been a day of high-profile withdrawals in the women's draw.
It has indeed, yeah. We first had earlier on in the day Aryna Sabalenka, the third seed. She made the decision this year. And then we heard that Victoria Azarenka, a two-time Grand Slam champion, a semi-finalist here at Wimbledon. She also withdrew, and that, I think, yeah, that's a big loss there, because she was one of the favourites this year. And then we heard that Victoria Azarenka, a two-time Grand Slam champion, a semi-finalist here at Wimbledon, she also withdrew. And that, I think, leaves the women's draw wide open. I mean, the last 6 women's singles champions have all been first-time winners. So I think it's safe to say that it's going to be very hard to predict a winner this year in the women's draw. Time winners. So I think it's safe to say that it's going to be very hard to predict a winner this year in the women's draw. So let's hear from Naomi Osaka now after that win, Delith.
I hope that the match was really fun for everyone to watch, and I'm just really excited to be here. And it's funny because Wimbledon was the first tournament I watched after pregnancy, and my daughter's turning 1 tomorrow.
Back on the men's side, though, Shabnam, Daniil Medvedev's love affair with court number 1 continued.
Yeah, it did indeed. He does love playing out here and joked quite a bit about the fact that he doesn't really want to play out on centre court because he's had so many of his big wins here on court 1. Quite comfortable today for him getting through to round 2 in straight sets against Alexander Kovacevic of the USA. And he was asked afterwards about the fact that he seems to be so successful on court one.
Never easy first match, and there were moments in the match when it was not as easy as the score would suggest. So really happy with my level. Still never lost on court one.
Yeah, Daniil Medvedev, gotta love that he absolutely loves playing on court one. Tuesday's order of play sees the women's defending champion Marketa Vondrushova open on centre court. Novak Djokovic will also play on centre. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on just 3 weeks or so after knee surgery. Elena Rybakina opens court number one. The champion from 2022, of course. We'll also have Alexander Zverev, and of course the world number one Iga Swiatek has a very intriguing match against Sofia Kenin, a former US Open champion. So much to come on day two. In fact, so much to come over the fortnight. We'll bring you regular updates on Wimbledon Update. Bye for now.
The best in the morning is on 92.7 Sunrise on 3FM.
So that was the Wimbledon update from the BBC. Well, hopefully tomorrow and each and every day of the biggest tennis tournament, we are going to give you the update on the Wimbledon. Now let's move on to the European Championships, where Portugal are heading into a blockbuster quarterfinal with France in the European Championship, defeating Slovenia on penalties on Monday 3-0 after the game ended goalless with the 57th ranked team. Diogo Costa was the hero as he saved all three of Slovenia's kicks from Josip Ilicic, Jure Balkovic, and then Benjamin Verbic. Ronaldo faced the mass stand of about 10,000 Portugal fans, scored Portugal's first kick after missing a penalty in extra time. Bruno Fernandes and then Bernardo Silva scored for Portugal. Roberto Martinez pays a very befitting tribute to Cristiano Ronaldo, the captain of Portugal's team.
He doesn't need to care that much, and that's why I thank him for being the way he is, for caring for the group, for being someone that after missing a penalty, which only the penalty takers can miss penalties, and you have to give credit to the goalkeeper. He was the first penalty taker. I was certain that he had to be the first penalty taker and show us the way to the victory. And I think we're all very, very proud of our captain. The dressing room was delighted with what he's done, and I think he gave us all a lesson that you need to live every day as the last one. You need to have real high standards and never give up. Life and football gives you difficult moments, and the way he reacted is a real example that we are very proud in Portuguese football.
Well, very proud in Portuguese football, but a lot are not proud with what Portugal are showing at the European Championship. Could Portugal do better with Cristiano Ronaldo, as many are saying in their next matches? This is the thought of Yao Fusulabi.
I think that Ronaldo should play, but up until a certain point, maybe after the 70th minute mark, he can be pulled off for someone else to play, given, just how poor he has been at this European Championship. It only took penalties for Portugal to win. He got a penalty in the game and missed, and then he missed several attempts at free kicks where, I felt like there would have been other players who could have come in or who could have tried to take the free kicks and probably gotten something out of it. So it's a major problem. I don't know what Roberto Martinez will be thinking now. I don't know what he will be doing, but I don't think that he even has the cojones to decide to, substitute Ronaldo at a point in the game and stuff like that.
That is from Yao Fusulabi on Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, Jan Vertonghen's late own goal took France into the quarterfinals of the Euro 2024 Monday, defeating Belgium 1-0 in a tense tie in Dusseldorf. Jeremy Doku was a very frustrated man after the game, saying that the lack of goals in this Belgium side cannot be accepted.
We created also some chances, so I'm happy with the performance of the team. But yeah, unlucky that we didn't score. The finishing was not that good this tournament. We created a lot of situations, but if you see that we only scored 2 goals in the whole tournament, it's not enough, especially for a team like us and the offensive line like we have. We have to score more goals, and I think that's my biggest regret, our biggest regret of the tournament.
Their biggest regret of the tournament, and you could see the frustration. Romelu Lukaku, Kevin De Bruyne, and all others. Well, Didier Deschamps' team will have to be miles better if the manager is to become the first person to win both the European Championships and the World Cup. As a player and coach, Oregon Pofo shares his thoughts on the French team and their performance.
Everything they do is based on a good defensive shape, and then they build from that. And to be honest, I think the attacking game has improved in the past few games. They're just not converting the chances, which you do want to believe that would improve, especially from the quarterfinal going. I just think that they have too much firepower for this Portuguese side who've looked out of sorts. Unlike France, Portugal do not have their defense sorted, which is very dangerous against a very pacey team like this French side. So as things stand, I think France would not get their hearts broken soon. I think they would go past Portugal probably. But then again, that was the same sentiment when these two sides met in the final of the 2016 Euros, and Portugal somehow found a way to win it. So it's still not as clear as daylight, but I do believe that France would like to get revenge and probably have the tools to also do so this time.
Well, France will be looking for a revenge and would also be looking at how they are going to get their tools working. This evening, Romania will be playing the Netherlands at 4 p.m. in the last but one round of 16 game, and Austria will be playing against Turkey at 7 p.m. These are the games that will be coming up in the European Championship. Let's turn our attention to the Copa America. And then in Group C, Bolivia were beaten 3-1 by Panama, and the United States of America also lost by 1-0 to Uruguay. That was a very controversial goal in there. So you look at the results and the standings. Uruguay qualified with 9 points and Panama 6 points. United States and Bolivia had to edge out of their competition. Christian Pulisic was a very angry player after the final whistle of the game. Well, he was so deflated and believes that the USA need to regroup and find an identity after the departure from the Copa America, but wouldn't want to talk about the referee.
I don't want to talk too much about the ref. It does get frustrating, but yeah, that's what this tournament is about. So we just have to do our best to cope with it.
I know it's short, but where do you guys go from here? What do you want to work on moving forward?
I mean, yeah, now it's just about getting a little bit of rest and regrouping and finding an identity again, and we have some big things ahead, so look forward to that.
Thank you, Christian.
So that was Christian Pulisic, there, very angry man in there. Now in Group D this evening, Brazil will be playing against Colombia, and then Costa Rica also will be playing against Paraguay. Very tough games that will be coming up. And if you look at that particular group, Brazil, if they fail to defeat Colombia, it means they are going to stay second, and then we'll be playing against Uruguay in the quarterfinals. So Colombia already have 6 points, Brazil with 4 points, Costa Rica with 1 point, and Paraguay with no points. So Costa Rica will play against Paraguay. Let's have just one local story from Accra Hattifuk. And Abubakar Ouattara says that despite the poor performance of his team in the 2023-2024 Ghana Premier League, he's not going to follow the model adopted by Asante Kotoko by sending almost 20 players away in order to rebuild a new team.
Are you thinking if you sack 11 players, 22 players, 100 players, we bring 100, we are starting again. It's like you are starting your building. You spoil, you demolish and you come, you start it. I think you spoil more money. All the money we are putting and the 11 players, 20 players you are bringing, you are going, you are coming. I think if you put that, we can achieve a good, strong team and the experienced team. You take a player, you play just one season because he didn't play well, you put it up. So you bring another, you play 1 season or 6 months, you take him out, you bring it, you do that. I think everybody has his policy.
Everyone has his policy, and that was Abubakar Ouattara there, who is the head coach of Accra Hattifuk. But don't forget that the Democracy Cup that was expected to play this Friday has been postponed to the 17th of July, and many are still asking questions whether Asante Kotoko can make it, because they had planned to tour Europe between the 15th and the 20th of July. Well, wait to see what comes out of it. But just like you had this morning, again as that prime time of the season. Yes, in tennis again, the greatest rivalries are being renewed in the second and perhaps the most glamorous Grand Slam of the tennis calendar. The Wimbledon is here, and it is always going to be on your favorite channel, 3FM 92.7. Tune in every weekday at 7:40 to 7:45 a.m. to enjoy great summaries and recap of the Wimbledon. The BBC brings you this amazing 5-minute Wimbledon wrap each and every day. Wimbledon on 3FM 92.7. Always like never before. Thanks to Frank Echampo and Fusty for the production. My name is Kelvin Owuswanta. Sunrise continues.
This is 3 Sports. Kesmi FM 107.1. Tamales number 1. Kesmi FM 107.1. Tamales number 1.
Listen to Kesmi Morning on Kesmi 107.1 FM.
I am Papa Jasko. I then listen to
Kesmi Morning on Kesmi.
We all did the calculation. Same as the NPP have their arithmetic whatever references, we also have our references. They have the blue sheet, we have the blue sheet. They have the fact, we also have the fact. They have their strong room, we equally have our strong room. Let me tell you what some of the political parties did.
When these institutions are not permitted or do not live up to the expectations of the people.
To the 3 regions of the north. So the young people in the north, they don't have to rush to Accra or to Kumasi to find work anymore. There's going to be work right here in Tamale and in the northern regions of our country for the people to be able to work.
The people then end up looking forward to a correction of the past misdeeds or perception of misdeeds through an electoral process. So if we cannot have justice from our judiciary, we cannot have justice or from government, etc. The only way we can have it is to vote them out.
107.1 FM.
Your Excellencies, I will work to ensure that Ghana is a place where all our citizens, regardless of their religious faith, their ethnicity, or their political affiliation, will have the opportunities available to them to reach their full potential.
Great.
I'm kicking.
Kicking. Good.
Yeah, I'm kicking well.
People of Tamale,
oh, jiggy, 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 jiggy.
More music on trendybeats.com.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rockstar made it.
Throw me out the window, and I go come back to you like a boomerang. Not anymore, not anymore. I put your keys on the bathroom dresser. Oh my dear, we are over now, we are over now. In Bravo 5, pick up, you on your own now. You're too busy to pick up your calls. I'm done crying over you, I'm walking away. I'm walking away and I won't come back anymore. I'm single for now, single for now, solo for now. I'm single for now, single for now, solo for now. I can't show you any more affection. I don't wanna give you any more attention. You don't deserve my attention. One time kudos, this be my redemption. Divine intervention. Congratulations to me. Lala, Mr. DJ Jamilala. I'm now free from your drama. The new ruler for my Gaza. Lala, Mr. DJ Jamilala. I'm now free from your drama. The new ruler for my Gaza. I'm single for now, single for now, solo for now. I'm single for now, single for now, solo for now. I'm single for now, single for now.
More music on trendybeats.com.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rockstar made it.
throw me out the window, and I go come back to you like a boomerang. Not anymore, not anymore. I put your keys on the bathroom dresser. Oh my dear, we are over now, we are over now. In Bible 5, pick up, you oh no, you're too busy to pick up your calls. I'm done crying over you, I'm walking away. I'm walking away and I won't come back anymore. I'm single for now, single for now, solo for now. I'm single for now, single for now, solo for now. I can't show you any more affection, I don't wanna give you any more attention. You don't deserve my attention. One time kudos, this be my redemption. Divine intervention. Congratulations to me. Lala, Mr. DJ Jamilala. I'm now free from your drama. The new ruler for my Gaza. Lala, Mr. DJ Jamilala. I'm now free from your drama. The new ruler for my Gaza. I'm single for now, single for now, solo for now. I'm single for now, single for now, solo for now. I'm single for now, single for now, solo for now. I'm single for now, single for now, solo for now. For my Gaza, Lala, this body you drive me Lala. I'm now free from your drama. The new ruler for my Gaza. I'm single for now, single for now, solo for now. I'm single for now, single for now, solo for now. Single for now, single for now, solo for now. I'm single for now.
Listen to Kesmionline on Kesmionline 107.1 FM. Listen to Kesmionline on Kesmionline 107.1 FM. Listen to Kesmionline on Kesmionline 107.1 FM.
I am Papa Jasko. I dey listen to
Kesmionline on Kesmi.
We all did the calculation. Same as the NPP have their arithmetic whatever references, we also have our references. They have the blue sheet, we have the blue sheet. They have the facts, we also have the facts. They have their strong room, we equally have our strong room. Let me tell you what some of the political parties did.
When these institutions are not permitted or do not live up to the expectations of the people.
To the three regions of the north. So the young people in the north, they don't have to rush to Accra or to Kumasi to find work anymore. There's going to be work right here in Tamale and in the northern regions of our country for the people to be able to work.
The people then end up looking forward to a correction of the past misdeeds or perception of misdeeds through an electoral process. So if we cannot have justice from our judiciary, we cannot have justice or from government, etc. The only way we can have it is to vote them out.
7.1 FM.
Your Excellencies, I will work to ensure that Ghana is a place where all our citizens, regardless of their religious faith, their ethnicity, or their political affiliation, will have the opportunities available to them to reach their full potential.
I'm kicking.
Kicking. Good.
Yeah, I'm kicking well.
People of Tamale, you want it. Thank you, want it. Thank you. Oh,
Remember the month of December. No loving, no caring, no tender. You rejected my love cause I was broke. I've been the enter Okada. From Idumota straight to Alaba. How I wish, say, you believe me. Back then in Bagwalada, those days in Union Abuja. You insist, hey, you don't need me. Can I try everything to spend my life with you? Yeah, I've been beg you to try. Reason with me. If I don't get today, I go get them tomorrow. I be you one make a die. It's not easy for me. If I don't get today, I go get them tomorrow. Say one for the money, two for the dough, three for the shorty. Now I don't blow. One for the money, two for the dough, three for the shorty. Now I don't blow. Say one for the money, two for the dough, three for the shorty. Now I don't blow. One for the money, two for the dough, three for the shorty. Now I don't blow. If money not there, now waiting she get. Now so she say she go run away. She go run very far away. As the rubber done day, the baby come the bell. See the baby don't come again. You don't forget back in the days. I've been beg you to try. Reason with me. If I don't get today, I go get up tomorrow. I be you one make a die. It's not easy for me. If I don't get today, I go get up tomorrow. I've been begging to try. Reason with me.
Also, okay, that's it. Kesmionline 107.1 FM. Welcome back from the world of sports. And we say good morning and thank you for leaving the dialogue on Kesmionline 107.1 FM. It's now time for the morning batch of announcement. And we say good morning. Morning Star International School calling. Are you a parent or guardian? More exciting thing we remind you is Morning Star International School sharing this with you always. Yes, with Morning Star International School, be rest assured of proper tuition. For the latest groundbreaking is alerting you of a very exciting and lovely package with the whole academic year going for 1,440 Ghana cedis. Morning Star International School, it will achieve excellence together with you. With regards to the tuition for the whole academic year, with a cost of 1,440 Ghana cedis, parents are rest assured. As a parent or a guardian, the right place to send your word is Morning Star International School. Morning Star International School, achieving excellence together with you. Call the friendly admission team today on 020-303-1111, 020-303-1111. Morning Star International School, affordable education for all. And that does it for the morning badge of announcement. Leave the dialogue here as we continue with other segments on the morning show. We will be also bringing to you the inspirational, motivational message, which is brought to you by kind courtesy of Morning Star International School.
Amazing brain development happens during the preschool years. When you support the developing brain, you are building the basic life skills, independence, and knowledge that children will need as a strong foundation for future school and life success. Children need to develop academic capacities as these are required to live in the modern world. Children need to begin to learn about themselves. The essential learning that we all need should begin in childhood. It should begin at Morning Star International School. Morning Star International School is calling for admission. We are admitting from 6 months to 3 years for crèche, from 3 years to 4 years for nursery, from 5 years to 6 years for kindergarten, and from 6 years and above for primary. Locate Morning Star International School in Gumani near Kesmi FM or call us on 0576 744 447 or 0265 572 400. Pick up admission forms at the front desk of Kesmi 107.1 FM or at the school premises and Zenith Bank Tamale branch, or send us an email on morningstarinternationalgh@gmail.com. Morning Star International School, achieving excellence together.
I'm talking about the power behind the beats, for real and not deceits. We drop you all the hits from past, the present, you're feeling the hits, okay? We bring you the best and we just don't play. Any which way, keep listening to Kesmi 107.1 FM, the power behind the beats. Keep it always here, cause we bring you the hits. It's DXD up in your area.
When you cry, be sure to dry your eyes, 'cause better days are sure to come. And when you smile, be sure to smile wide, and don't let them know that they have won. And when you walk with pride, don't show the hurt inside, because the pain will soon be gone. When you dream big, as big as the ocean blue. When you dream it might come true. But when you dream big. And when you laugh, be sure to laugh out loud, 'cause it will carry all your cares away. And when you see the beauty all around and in yourself, and it will help you feel okay. And when you pray for strength to help you carry on, and when the troubles come your way. And when you dream big, as big as the ocean blue. When you dream it might come true. When you dream big. To laugh out loud, 'cause it will carry all your cares away. And when you see the beauty all around and in yourself, and it will help you feel okay. And when you pray for strength to help you carry on, but when the troubles come your way. When you dream big, as big as the ocean blue. 'Cause when you dream it might come true. When you dream big. As big as the ocean blue. When you dream it might come true. But when you dream big. And when you laugh, be sure to laugh out loud, 'cause it will carry all your cares away. And when you see the beauty all around and in yourself, and it will help you feel okay. And when you pray for strength to help you carry on when the troubles come your way. And when you dream.
Also, okay, it's an inspirational, motivational segment on the morning show right here on Kesmionline. As you heard it all, I'll be dropping a short video, and that will be our inspirational message for this morning on the PowerPoint station, the Power Behind the Beat. So all you have to do is leave the dialogue on Kesmi 107.1 as we drop you this inspirational message. And as I said, it's a short 3-minute video, and when we bounce back, we will be having an interview with Candle Company Limited. We're talking about Agric here, which is in operational in the Northern Enclave. So all you have to do is leave the dialogue. Of course, I'll be speaking to the Tamale sales rep personnel who is in the pencil of Anlodi Bismarck. He's here in the studios with us, and I will be interacting with him. When we are done, then the morning, the newspaper discussion segment take charge on Kesmi 107.1 FM. Leave the dialogue here as we take you through our inspirational, motivational segment on the morning show. Kesmi 107.1 FM, the PowerPoint station, the Power Behind the Beat. Let's listen to our inspirational message. Remember, it's brought to you by kind courtesy of Morning Star International School, home of quality and affordable education. Remember, Morning Star International School is renowned for its excellence in education and is straight to announcing a groundbreaking development. This offer, as we say, is truly a game changer. Parents can now enroll their children at Morning Star International School for the whole academic year with an incredible fee of 1,440 Ghana cedis. All you have to do is call the friendly admission team today on 020303 591 459185. Call these numbers, take advantage of this fantastic offer. Morning Star International School believes that every child deserves a solid foundation for success. So let's act now, and together we can shape a brighter future for our wards at Morning Star International School here in Ghana. Remember, this only goes for preschool, and I mean crèche, nursery, kindergarten, and crèche, nursery, and kindergarten. Morning Star International School achieving excellence together with you. Today, this is our inspirational and motivational message. Have a listen.
And wealth, money, and be very, very careful, because power and wealth, money, and influence has an expiry date. I'm telling you. I have seen people in great power with wealth, access, and influence. And like the psalmist said, he said, I've seen a man like a mighty tree with many branches. And he said, I went, I came back, and I diligently sought for him, and behold, he was not. So when you are privileged than others, praise him, worship him. When you are privileged than others, take heed and be careful how you treat people, especially if you have children. If you have children, if you are people you care about and you love, be very careful how you treat the children of others. Be very careful how you handle others. Because in this life, you reap what you have sown. It's just a matter of time and it will catch up with you. And sometimes you say, what have I done? And why me? And why me? It has everything to do with how you handle the affairs and the issues of others. When you were privileged, when you had power, when you had access, and when you were in the position to do as you please with the power and the office and the position and the resources given to you, did you use it for good or for evil?
Kesmi
did you
FM.
use it to settle scores? Or you use it to the destruction, the hurt, and the detriment of others? Be careful.
Kesmi FM.
I've seen. Be very, very careful. Because power and wealth, money and influence has an expiry date. I'm telling you. I have seen people in great power with wealth, access, and influence. And like the psalmist said, he said, I've seen a man like a mighty tree with many branches. And he said, I went, I came back, and I diligently sought for him, and behold, he was not. So when you are privileged than others, praise him, worship him. When you are privileged than others, take heed and be careful how you treat people, especially if you have children. If you have children, if you are people you care about and you love, be very careful how you treat the children of others. Be very careful how you handle others, because in this life you reap what you have sown. It's just a matter of time and it will catch up with you. And sometimes you say, what have I done? And why me? And why me? It has everything to do with how you handle the affairs and the issues of others. When you were privileged, when you had power, when you had access, and when you were in the position to do as you please with the power and the office and the position and the resources given to you, did you use it for good or for evil? Did you use it to settle scores? Or you use it to the destruction, the hurt, and the detriment of others? Be careful, because time changes. I've seen very powerful people in my life who were so powerful in their time and in their days that even when you call them, they won't return your call. They give you their numbers and you call them and they will never return your call, because they are very important, because everybody is calling them. And I've seen them, their time comes and it passes away so quick, like the grass withers and like the flower fades. And suddenly they begin to return your calls. And I say in myself, is it the same person returning my call who never did return my call before? Because what made him who he is and the things he derived his confidence and audacity in, it has been taken by another. Privileges are stripped and taken away from him. Ladies and gentlemen, David was a man after God's own heart, because he never forgot from whence he came. He remembered that he was a shepherd boy. He remembered that he was a nobody. He remembered that he wasn't qualified by God, qualified him. He remembered from whence he came, and he did things not just with what he said, but with what he did. As time goes on, you will see he did things to establish gratitude, to make statement of appreciation that God, I will never take for granted the things you have done for me, how far you have brought me. I will never give you anything that is cheap and it is common.
Welcome back. And you heard it all. This coming from Duncan Williams. Power, money, and influence has expiring date. How many of us are aware that money, power, influence has expiring dates? Politicians of today, they forget that there is tomorrow. They forget of the past. They only concentrate on the present. Not knowing that a year could be a day. 2 years could be 2 hours. 4 years could be 4 days. 8 years could be 8 days or 8 hours. As the clock runs, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, this happens. Also, lovely listener, 2012, 2011, it was John Dramani Mahama stepping into office without knowing he will ever be a president. 2012, he was voted. People will say it was a consideration though, but he was voted. As whether it was consideration or what, he was voted into power. Likely did he know, unlikely did he know that in 2016 he will be voted out with his dead goat syndrome, with Mintio syndrome, with allowance syndrome, and blah 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 blah. This gentleman was kicked out, and of course the issues of the city to $1, the economy, here and there and then, a whole lot of issues. IMF will not go to IMF, will not borrow. The NPP forgot that there will be tomorrow. And the Ghanaians, we gave them the power. Now, cedi to dollar is almost 15 something. At that when cedi to dollar was 4 cedi, 28 pesos. It's now almost 16 cedis. IMF, you will not borrow. They've borrowed more than every government in this world. Will not go to IMF. They are thanking IMF and saying that the intervention of IMF will bring recovery to our economy. President Nana Akufo-Addo and his boys has forgotten that there shall be tomorrow, and tomorrow is today. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has forgotten that December 7th is the elections. He just remembered, so he's campaigning. Napo has also forgotten. Actually, go and schedule your own timetable. Today, he's becoming the running mate of the NPP. Go and Kesmionline that vote. Well, it's over to you. Kesmi 107.1 FM, the PowerPoint station, the power behind the beat. Remember, it was brought to you by kind courtesy of Morning Star International School. Morning Star International School, renowned for its excellence, straight to announcing a groundbreaking development. Yes, this is the right place to be. Of course, I'll be speaking to Anlodi, right? Angunade. About Angunade. Why Angunade? But okay, Angunade. Okay, Angunade Bismarck, coming from Kendall Company Limited. Well, let me cross over, but before that, let me take a quick breathe. When I bounce back, then I'll be talking to Angunade. I hope you're a Voltarian. Yeah, a Voltarian. That's okay. That's okay.
Nzo kaula ka be ma na buchan shukuru
nzo lala na bala ka min be baba na bubure nganda kana ba mitin gbar sha da ma shukurtu ma yaya amila zan abi chantin nan danne dinan man lare ka da yala ton binne ne
oi gafara ya
oi amara ba
nkulmina ka bo fablan bala ki to fablar lala
nyi jala ntana ntu bo har ma bi shukuriya to ka tana malle bubure ganda
nta ai bu Morning Star International School yala yo ma kalya schools a pale den gina tutuduna narate fa elamba Morning Star International School da yadan malakaran basuma ban no gobe ka ba ven yalanga abi wunde ku pala kira ayo ba mal hane mata ban yala ban no go ko ne ba ven yalanga to mi kulan nan kai borna bibi da nezer ban yala ban korabe ban ba yuma ata mal hane yumana ban na ku tra la ba sun demin dai nan kai borla na bibi da kin da gati ban yala ban kore be ban yuma pa yuma nu mal hane yuma ayo fu ya kan tra la ba ya Morning Star International School yala dan be gumane ka mi ku pa na gumane ya dan ba danse ne Kesmi FM bon batanga mi was ordering 0576 744 447 B0265 572 400 Benyin chance Zenith Bank into Piga form Antola and Chan Kesmi FM into Pigi Bang Mama ka tahabina Morning Star International School Dema Morning Star International School Bono wore be we be super the bah bande dadam switch group Kabu school fees lambe school fees
You should take care of the little children. You should take care of the little soft tomorrow.
All right, so welcome back. It's 31 minutes past 8 before bringing to you the segment discussion. As I said, I've been joined in the studios by the original sales rep for Kendall Company Limited, Angunade Bismarck. Okay, so Bismarck, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm very good. Good health.
Okay. All right. So moving on. By the way, how is the season moving?
Oh, it came late. The season came late. So
why is everyone complaining of the season being late?
Our work is mainly based on the seasoning. The northern region, not only the northern region, Ghana actually, we do seasonal farming.
Okay.
Rarely before you see people doing integrated or irrigation farming. So we depend solely on the rains. And when the rains don't come, people don't buy products.
All right. So down south we have about 3 seasons, right? down south. And up north here we have 2 seasons. So the benefit of 2 and 3, how does it go, or is still the same?
It's not the same at all. When I joined Candle, I came in March.
Okay.
Mid-March.
Just this year, March.
Yeah,
Okay.
this year.
Okay.
I came in March, and during that time, the people at the southern side, our TSRs, at the southern side, were just firing.
They were firing the bullets.
Yeah.
So you came and you thought you also fire.
But when I see the landscape and everything was dry.
Yeah.
The people cannot buy products, no matter how you engage them. So you have to wait.
Wait till the season.
Yeah.
All right. So in waiting for the season, now that we are into the season, how are things moving?
Okay, it's picking up a little bit. You see, our company, there is one policy that actually, should I say, it protects, and also it has a downside and an upside.
Okay.
We don't do credit sales.
Okay.
But in the agrochemical companies, if you don't go the credit way, especially in the northern region, you don't really make huge sales. So, but at least because of our quality, farmers are demanding for our products.
Okay.
We're also making sales.
We are
competing.
We are competing.
Yeah.
So how is the competition like between Candle among others? Because we have Kali, we have among others. How is it like?
Oh yeah, it's I don't know. It's balanced. I can say it's balanced. We make sales. We make the little that we can.
All right.
And then they also make the little that they can.
Okay, tell us more about Candle Company.
Okay, so Candle Company Limited is actually a Nigeria founded company.
Okay.
It was founded in Nigeria in 1992.
Okay.
And they deal in mostly glyphosates and then liquid fertilizers.
All right.
And also other agrochemical input, herbicides and pesticides too. And our company, like I said before, we don't compromise on quality. When it comes to quality, we are top notch.
Okay.
And any of the farmers that I've used, especially the veteran farmers, because we've been in the northern region, not today. We came, I think that was over 10 years now.
Over a decade.
Yeah, over a decade. Yeah. So one of our products, the Orizo Plus, is selectives for rice. They are still demanding for it, and the good news is that we are getting new stocks that are coming in.
Okay.
And they should be rest assured to be very, very effective. We also produce Cocoa Boost,
okay,
liquid fertilizer.
Okay.
For Ghana Cocoa Board, and it is certified.
Okay.
So that kind of that fertilizer, you can't sell it to any other neighboring countries because it's a certified Cocoa Board product now.
So how's your relationship with farmers and during and down season? How's your relationship with farmers?
Okay, this is a very nice question that you asked, because I just wanted to speak about it.
Okay.
You see, like, because I said we don't do credit sales, the only way that we can make sales is through demonstration and creating the demands.
Okay.
So we do something we call demonstration and activation. We engage the farmers during the on season and then the off season.
Okay.
We meet the farmers, we go to their communities, we talk to them, we gather them, we show them our products.
Okay.
And when the need comes, we do demonstration. We take a piece of their land and then we use the chemical how it's supposed to be used, and then for 2 or 3 weeks later they themselves, they see the efficacy. When it happens like that, that's when the demand starts trickling in.
Okay.
So that's one of that for engagements, I can say for Candle engagement with farmers in the northern region, I can say that we, and then I think Yara, we do more of engagement
than others,
with the farmers than others.
Wow. So how does farmers, identify Candle in the market, and how visible are you in the market space?
Okay, in the market space, for I think the past 2 months before the season began, we ran a little bit out of stock.
Okay.
But still, we have some of our products in the shelves of the customers, and most of the farmers that I said that have already used the products, they never go back to any other product unless the product is not there.
Okay.
Because when they come, they demand for our products. And our products, we have the glyphosate, we have general, which is an orange bottle with 3 stars on it. And then we have the dulcites, a green and a white bottle with a green cap with a key holder on it.
Okay.
And then we have the tackle, which is a red bottle. all these products are top quality.
Okay.
But because of preferences, some of the farmers prefer color coding.
Okay.
So when you do red, when they come and the ones that don't like red, they think the red are not either not efficient or they are too acidic
Okay.
for their land.
Okay.
And then we have our liquid fertilizers too. We have the foliar plus urea, foliar plus complete, and then the boost extra.
Okay.
We don't usually sell the cocoa boost in the northern region here. These liquid fertilizers are purely like we have the foliar plus complete and then the foliar plus urea are organic.
Okay.
And they are made from leaf extracts.
Okay.
But the boost extra is actually a chemical compound that was formed. So those products are very quality.
All right. So now that you don't sell credit to farmers, how do you run promotion? Or if I may ask, do you run promotion and how do you do it?
Okay, I think they do run promotions, but ever since I've been here, we haven't run any promotions.
Do you intend running?
Yeah.
Okay.
We intend running some promotions, and then when that's about to happen, we inform our customers so that they inform the farmers. We don't sell to farmers directly.
Okay.
We sell to the retailers or the distributors, and then they sell. So mainly we do wholesale to them,
Okay.
and then they do the other sales, the retailing to the farmers. But during our activations and demonstrations, we take along a few of our products.
Okay.
And then after the activation, some of the farmers demand to buy some to try. And
Okay.
when it is good, that's the only time we do sell a little to the farmers themselves. But other than that, we don't do those farmer sales.
All right. So you're still listening to us on Kesmi 107.1 FM, the power point station, the power behind the beat. Of course, in the studios is Bismarck, who is a regional sales representative of Candle Company Limited. Of course, having listened to him, he's a Nigerian, Ghanaian-based company who are into agrochemical, among others, empowering and supporting farmers to ensure a bumper harvest or bumper yield by the close of every season. And of course, don't be left out because they are there and they will always be there for you. Leave the dialogue here as we still ask one or two questions. So now that this is happening, we are told, as we said, the seasons have did not step in early. What are some of the challenges within your work side? With regards to the season, two, with regards to farmers, and three, with regards to customers or your sales personnel generally in the country.
Okay. With regards to our customers and then sales, the main problem right now is the price. Because I said we do quality, and everyone knows that quality does not come cheap.
Okay.
Understand? So when we bring our products in, and the products are brought straight from Nigeria to Accra, and then back to Tamale, and all those costs accumulated with the products makes the products a little bit expensive. But we try to be competitive in the market, so we reduce it a little bit to be sold to our customers. And in regards to the farmers, the main problem is that for liquid fertilizers, it's with our liquid fertilizer, our foliar fertilizers. Our foliar fertilizers right now in the market, even though our quality, most farmers, especially in the Navrongo area there, they can apply it on their pepper, tomatoes, but I don't know, for some other reason they don't want to use it on their cereals.
Okay.
So the main thing right now is how the farmers want to use, and they use actually the actual way how they use the liquid fertilizer is also a problem.
Okay.
So you have to use it in complementary to complement the granular fertilizers. It's not a substitute for the granular fertilizer. You use the granular fertilizer for the first 3 weeks, and then when the plant is established, that's when you use the foliar, and then you can get the best out of it. And it's with almost every foliar fertilizer or liquid fertilizer. because for liquid fertilizer, you don't use it alone as a
Mm.
standalone product.
Mm.
You use the granular in complementary way with the liquid fertilizer. That's when you get the best out of the liquid fertilizer.
Mm.
So right now the thing is that we want the farmers to try our foliar fertilizers, especially with on their cereal farms, and then and see and use it well per the company's instructions and see how effective it is.
All right. So now that the issue of adulteration in the market, have you been affected one way or the other? Adulteration, people copying, your products, trying to imitate your products in the market.
Oh, I mean that's a kind of adulteration. It goes both ways. See, a company can copy yours, and when they are selling some of theirs to at a good rate, when they are selling it well, you can also copy. So, but for us, I don't think that the adulteration has actually affected us that much. Because we know our products and the farmers also know our products, and because we do farmer activations and then the engagements, when they come, they demand, they know the name of our products, so they mention it by name. Unless the product is not there, you can't substitute it with any other product for them.
So you're still listening to us on Kesmi 107.1, a PowerPoint station. Remember, you can follow us on Facebook and ask Kesmi 107.1 FM on X platform. That's Kesmi_FM. Follow us on TuneIn Kesmi FM. On Radio Gardens is Kesmi 107.1. Or share, like our page, and comment or share your thoughts with us on the PowerPoint station, the power behind the bit. As I said, I'm here with Kendall Company Limited. We're looking at who Kendall is and what they are into, what best are they doing. So let me say good morning to Mr. Rashad of Crop Life Ghana. Mr. Rashad of Crop Life Ghana, also Dorothy of Crop Life Ghana. Thank you for the support, and I think this is coming from Crop Life Ghana. So in as much as you do this, the way forward for Kendall with farmers and retailers, what's the way forward for you?
Okay. For us, the way forward is that we are going to bring in more. Right now, currently, we have the only products we have in Ghana right now are our glyphosates, which is popularly known as the condense. Glyphosates and then the liquid fertilizers. So we are trying as much as possible to bring in a variety of our products. We have the Butaclor, our granite selectives, our pesticides, and other selectives that can actually help the farmers. You don't only want to limit ourselves to only the glyphosates and then the foliar fertilizer. So they should be expecting more of our products in Ghana very soon.
All right. So can you say this or summarize what we said a bit in your language?
In
a way.
Nyama glomele very. Mbe fifi like Ghana la. Me have products earlier. Enye foliar fertilizer I play glyphosate onyo we condemn. Egbe wo machiwe. Ta machimiwa yo kwenye product ele mi asile Ghana fifi like. Ake very soon la mi le trying be. Mi la ba jeve mi ko product bubu cover. Like me have different varieties like system so that we know only competing.
Hey, your own language service, it will butcher you. Hey, Bismarck, I'll report you to your daddy. I'm listening.
Okay. No budget. I me call products we will call it a vegbe. Now products onyo. Now products quality top. Onyo. No vai. Nya distributing. I'm your customer. That's all.
Yeah. So what are you telling farmers?
Oh, okay. For farmers, the farmers themselves, they know their product.
So say it in your language.
Oh, that's what I just said.
Oh, that's what you said.
Yeah.
Hey, then I hope you've not asked them to come and buy me here.
Oh no. Yeah.
All right, so you're still listening to us, and I say this is Kesmi 107.1. Once again, good morning to Mr. Rashad Kadri, of course, programs manager of Crop Life Ghana. Thanks for this initiative. God bless to Eben and Dorothy, all of Crop Life Ghana. Good morning. So what do you have to add? What do you have to say that you've not touched on? Then we say bye-bye.
Okay. So for now, during our activations and then demonstration, the course of those programs and those activities, there is one thing that we see that is getting prevalent in the northern region,
which
and
is
then the Navrongo, and then the Upper East. And then those things are the resistance to glyphosate especially.
Okay.
You get to some farms, and then when you use the glyphosates or the condoms as they know it on the farm, it doesn't work. And it's not because the crop or the chemical is ineffective. It's because the plants have started developing resistance.
Okay.
Because the previous application are done on a low dosage basis. Instead of you using 2 cups of the product, you use 1.5.
Okay.
Because you want it to fill that or use it on the field. So instead of using 2 liters for an acre,
you are using 1.5.
You are using 1.5.
Okay.
And when it does like that, the concentration reduces. What the company says as effective, it's not what you are using.
Okay.
So the plants are just like human beings; they get resistant. And when that happens, you have to use more and more of the product now before you get the actual effects from the glyphosate. So what I want to say, I want to urge our farmers, they should try their best and use and not underdose, and use the required cap.
Okay.
If it is 2 that is written on the bottle, you use 2. If it is 1.5, you use 1.5, but
Okay.
never underdose.
Okay.
And when they are about to apply the chemicals, they should try their best to get the appropriate PPEs, the personal protective equipment, and wear the nose masks, the gloves, the boots, and those, because right now they may not think it's affecting them. Maybe later on in the future, people will start getting, I'm not saying it's cancer per se, but maybe skin problems or health problems will start arising.
Okay.
And that would not be a very good thing for the market.
Okay.
So that will be a little bit from my side.
Okay. So your last words.
Okay. So my last words right now is that I'll urge my farmers to try their best and use our foliar.
Okay.
If it's not our foliar fertilizers, they should try their best and use foliar fertilizers and see how effective foliar fertilizer is. Because right now, foliar fertilizer is now the way to go.
Okay.
It's going granular. When you use NPK granular, it needs moisture before it's going to work.
Okay.
And by the foliar, it doesn't. And our liquid fertilizer, especially the organic ones, they don't need the rain for it to work.
Okay.
Just apply it early in the morning
Okay.
or later in the evening, and that will be okay. So safe farming for our farmers.
All right, Angunade, Bismarck. Angunade, Bismarck. It's lovely interacting with you.
Yeah.
And I hope to see your organization fully here, without the support of Crop Life. But I want to see you person. But I'll say,
definitely.
thank you to you and your organization, and thanks to Crop Life Ghana. And it's lovely having you. God bless you.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the best. May sales be abundant for you.
Amen. Inshallah.
All right. So good morning to you once again, Mr. Rashad, and of course my lovely dear Dorothy Eben. Good morning going out to all workers of Crop Life Ghana. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we take a quick break. When we bounce back, is a news headline discussion on the PowerPoint station, the power behind the beat. Good morning.
Listen to Kesmi Morning on Kesmi 107.1 FM.
I am Papa Jasko. I dey listen to
Kesmi Morning on Kesmi.
We all did the calculation. Same as the NPP have their arithmetic whatever references, we also have our references. They have the blue sheet, we have the blue sheet. They have the fact, we also have the fact. They have their strong room, we equally have our strong Let me tell you what some of the political parties did.
When these institutions are not permitted or do not live up to the expectations of the people.
To the 3 regions of the north, so the young people in the north, they don't have to rush to Accra or to Kumasi to find work anymore. There's going to be work right here in Tamale and in the northern regions of our country for the people to be able to work.
The people then end up looking forward to a correction of the past misdeeds or perception of misdeeds through an electoral process. So if we cannot have justice from our judiciary, we cannot have justice or from government, etc. The only way we can have it is to vote them out.
107.1 FM.
Your Excellencies, I will work to ensure that Ghana is a place where all our citizens, regardless of their religious faith, their ethnicity, or their political affiliation, will have the opportunities available to them to reach their full potential.
Red.
I'm kicking.
Kicking. Good.
Yeah, I'm kicking well.
People of Tamale, you want it. Thank you, want it. Thank you, want it. Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm from back in the days. I shouldn't trade. Kush so loud I can't feel my face. So far gone, I think I am Drake. No, I am not. I am paid. I pay my dues, real niggas can relate. All my niggas rich, so when we conversate. All my niggas rich, so when we conversate. Listen. I said, all my niggas rich, so when we conversate. We talk about things that you love to hate. The holidays, the Miami. Dubai, they know the high, I know they like the place. No, Dubai, they know the high, I know they like the place. The only high be skydive, which can high be this. High be skydive, which can high be this. High be this. High be this. High be skydive, which can high be this. High be skydive, which can high be this. Champagne for the pain, if you know what I'm saying. The highs for the low, and I've been in that basement. Every day we make money, All you do is talk money. Pretty girls say we got game, but we still ain't playing. Hello. Every flow we try to take you back to the fact, why we rap, back to the 90s, back to the pele jeans, back to the white tees. I'm talking white baggy tees, back to the wallies. This is hip hop, and it's your boy on the microphone. This is it, like they wanna leave Mike alone. The key to success, I'm sure it's on the xylophone. Play your part, but make sure you don't dance alone. Yes, you know our game plan. Smoke trees, get money, 8 days the same, son. You win some and some lost ones. I'm the godson, Charles Nasty Nas, I'm a core fan. Look now, look at you. You mess your now up, and you did your future too. Future look bright as the sky's blue. Future look just like Jay-Z's Ivy Blue. What happened to you? Champagne for the highs for the low, and I've been in that basement. Every day we make money. Always talk money. Pretty girls say we got game, but we still ain't playing. Hello. Yeah. I'm from back in the days. I shouldn't trade. Kush so loud I can't feel my face. So far gone, I think I am Drake. No, I am not. I am paid. I pay my dues, real niggas can relate. All my niggas rich, so when we conversate. All my niggas rich, so when we conversate. Listen. I said, all my niggas rich, so when we conversate. We talk about things that you love to hate. The holidays, the Miami. Dubai, they know the high, I know they like the place. No, Dubai, they know the high, I know they like the place. The only high be skydive, which can high be this. High be skydive, which can high be this. High be this. High be this. High be skydive, which can high be this. High be skydive. for the pain if you know what I'm saying. The highs for the low, and I've been in that basement. Every day we make money, we make money. All you do is talk money, talk money. Pretty girls say we got game, but we still ain't playing. Hello.
Every flow we try to take you back to the fact, why we rap, back to the 90s, back to the pele jeans, back to the white tees. I'm talking white baggy tees, back to the wallies. This is hip hop, and it's your boy on the microphone. This is it, like they wanna leave Mike alone. The key to success, I'm sure it's on the xylophone. Play your part, but make sure you don't dance alone. Yes, you know our game plan. Smoke trees, get money, 8 days, the same son. You win some and some lost ones. I'm the godson, Charles Nasty Nas, I'm a core fan. Look now, look at you. You mess your now up, and you did your future too. Future look bright as the sky's blue. Future look just like Jay-Z's Ivy Blue. What happened to you?
Champagne for the pain if you know what I'm saying. The highs for the low, and I've been in that basement. Every day we make money, we make money. All you do is talk money, talk money. Pretty girls say we got game, but we still ain't playing. Hello.
Some and some lost ones. I'm the godson, Charles Nasty Nas, I'm a core fan. Look now, look at you. You mess your now up, and you did your future too. Future look bright as the sky's blue. Future look just like Jay-Z's Ivy Blue. What happened to you?
Champagne for the pain if you know what I'm saying. The highs for the low, and I've been in that basement. Every day we make money, we make money. All you do is talk money, talk money. Pretty girls say we got game, but we still ain't playing. Hello.
Yeah. I'm from back in the days. Ash in a tray. Kush so loud I can't feel my face. So far gone, I think I am Drake. No, I am not. I am paid. I pay my dues, real niggas can relate. All my niggas rich, so when we conversate. All my niggas rich, so when we conversate. Listen, I said all my niggas rich, so when we conversate. We talk about things that you love to hate. The holidays, the Miami. Dubai, they know the high, I know they like the place. No, Dubai, they know the high, I know they like the place. The only high be skydive, which can high be this. High be skydive, which can high be this. High be this. High be this. Yeah. High be skydive, which can high be this. Way high. High be skydive, which can high be this.
Champagne for the pain if you know what I'm saying. The highs for the low, and I've been in that basement. Every day we make money, we make money. All you do is talk money, talk money. Pretty girls say we got game, but we still ain't playing. Hello.
Every flow we try to take you back to the fact, why we rap, back to the 90s, back to the pele jeans, back to the white tee. I'm talking.
Let's drive for peace, free and fair elections, unity. I've decided to speak for the youth. So please listen. Our leaders, please listen to us every single time. Adam.
DonnaMotion.com.
Be a warrior for peace, not a warrior for war. In a motherland, Ghana. Hey. Be a warrior for peace, not a warrior for war. In a motherland, God. So you have a neighbor, the same when you to talk to when you need a favor. Election time, then you decide to change behavior. You be MPP or NDC or CPP, you politically just disagree. You know what it means, say you be enemies. After all is said and done, you're just a friend of me. Are we enemies? We can be enemies, but frenemies, even if we disagree. And I see the children crying out for peace. And I see the children crying out for peace. Hey, be a warrior for peace, not a warrior for war. In this coming election, yeah, hey, be a warrior for peace, a warrior for peace, not a warrior for war. Hey, in this coming election. Before our independence, we stuck together through the pain, and now we independent. And democracy is the game. Vote for who deserves it. Then take up guns and knives and stumps and clubs and try to hurt me because you think it's party A and ICB deserves it. You try to hurt me. Think about the baby who doesn't know a damn thing. Wants to grow up, see mom and dad and have dreams of becoming something. A doctor, a pilot, a politician. And I see the children crying out for peace. They're crying out this election. The children crying out for peace. It's so Adam. Go get him. Gina selection. The Volta Reaching Foundation. Freedom for election. Peace. Let's go.
Mr. Adams, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Dr. Q.
You're looking good.
Hey. Why are you saying this?
That's the reality.
My pocket is empty.
But even if your pocket is empty, but you look good
My car
outside.
is almost red.
It's almost
Red.
ish.
My fuel gauge is red.
And yesterday
I'm not taking breakfast yet.
Yesterday the fuel prices went up.
That's what I'm telling you. I couldn't buy. I didn't have money. So if you are telling me I'm looking good,
But we are told from June onwards, June downwards, or from June, the opposition. That's when the opposition have money. Those in opposition, that's where.
Where do we get the money?
I don't know. That's what.
Who said that?
That's what I'm hearing outside.
No, it's bad. They are not telling you the truth. We're hard up. We're totally hard up.
So it's still hard up, and you had a massive, colorful walk on last Saturday.
That is compellence. We're compelled to do that. We have to do that. People are sacrificed. If you don't sacrifice to rescue this country from where we are as of now, it is terrible. So that is why you saw the masses of the people who actually came out and to express their revolt and whatever is going on currently as of now.
Okay.
So it isn't that they were satisfied. It isn't that they were having money. I am telling you the fact that look, the hardship is real. It's biting. It's highly excruciating. I'm telling you. So please, sometimes when you see us, it's just by His grace that we're managing our affairs in our small way. That is why sometimes you see that we look like we have monies and what have you. We don't. We're really bleeding inside. So that's why the sacrifice must come on. It's a communal labor for everybody. Not only NDC but Ghanaians as against MPP. And not even all MPPs, at least some. I'm telling you, most of the MPs, most of the ministers, they are really suffering. Most of them. The DCs are suffering. Most of them. You see, so to be honest with you, it's a communal labor.
All right,
Yes,
the one speaking is Mr. Adams, Honorable Adam Islamic, his affectionate caller, and wherever you are, we say good morning and thank you for leaving the dial locked on Kesmionline 107.1 FM. So let's move to our very, very first topic.
Yeah.
So to our very first topic, we're looking at a free senior high school bill. Government has cancelled BEC extended SHS to 6 years. This according to some reports out. The proposed free senior high school bill, which is yet to be brought before Parliament, aims to eliminate the Basic Education Certificate Examination (BECE) as requirement for entering secondary school. This is according to a report by graphic.com.ga. The bill seeks to restructure the educational system by separating junior high school from the basic school and integrating it into 6-year secondary education framework. Instead of the BEC will be used solely for school selection purpose. Mr. Adams, this is according to reports, and this report coming from the education minister, Dr. Yaose Educhum. Do you see this being feasible, and do you think it will help our cause in education as a country?
Alaji Canton Cross Alaji.
Alaji is currently
it's a long
in
Yendi. It's a long time. I've seen him. Wherever he is, I salute him. Director too. It's been a while. I hope he's doing well.
Very well.
Education outfit, agitator and Abu Sufyan, and all those on panel, both on radio and television, and the texters and the callers, wherever they are, salute them. They are doing a human's job. They should continue that way. We know there's frustrations, we know there's hardship, but it's continue the fight for us to rescue this country. All last greetings goes to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Wherever you are, I salute you. I know you'll be here on Saturday thereabout for us to actually Angbaria graduations, so that I think you speak to the people and tell them the need for why you should be back to take over this country and rescue this country from where it is as of now. You see, so right now you realize that all what they were doing in Parliament was gimmicks. Now this is the excess of the bill, isn't it? Has it been presented to Parliament?
It's yet to. It's yet to.
So you see, so why was Afenyo Martin saying that our people don't respect, they don't like free senior high, or we're opposing to free senior high? He implemented free senior high progressively. It's on record. They cannot run away from it. They came and exacerbated it because they really didn't think that when you are doing things must be done progressively, it's better than wholesale. Even though clandestinely they did it, progressively by free Form 1, Form 2, Form 3. That's another way of progressive free education. You understand what I'm saying? So the notion that when you are asking for a review of a program that has traveled for almost 6 years or 7 years, it means that there are a lot of challenges in it. So therefore, let us review and address these challenges. And which are those challenges? These challenges are what? Access. You understand what I mean? Dedicated funding. Are you getting my point?
I'm listening.
And then what? how to what? Eliminate double track system because it's a burden on parents and even the students. So let us, when I come, we're going to call all stakeholders to order. They come in, bring all their inputs, and we'll make sure that we review this particular system to suit the exigencies of the time because, yes, badly implemented by this government. That's not even what the constitution says about the free senior high or free secondary education. Article 25 clause 1b tells us all this about that. So you see, so it's clearly nobody's against it. So they are using it as their last resort. But Ghanaians are very wise enough. They know, yes, it's a laudable policy, but badly implemented. You see, all what Edukim is seeking to do in this report is that, look, we are moving back to the olden days. I have passed through that.
Talking about the sixth form.
Let me come.
Okay.
You see, from primary 1 to primary 6, you understand what I mean? You move to what the schools that we call middle school.
Okay.
Middle school from 1, from 2, from 3, from 4. Within that sector, in middle school from 1, you could write a common entrance examination that would pass you to go into what? Secondary school. So we have people who are in Form 1, people who are in Form 2, people who are in Form 3, people who are in Form 4, who will still write the what do you call it? The common entrance, we call it common entrance examination to move into secondary school. And that time, secondary school was from Form 1 to Form 5.
Okay.
You understand what I mean? And from Form 5, then you then move to lower C form and upper C form. That was the why sometimes when teachers even go on strike, the lower form and then the upper form, lower C formers will be taught by teaching the Form 5, Form 1, Form 2, Form 3. Are you getting my point? That is what we went through. So what is the big thing about that? You said you were cutting the years, number of years.
Okay.
Isn't it? Because we saw that at least by the time you become lower C form and upper C form, you are really mature. You are within the 20s. Then when you move into the university, you now know the reason why you are there.
Wow.
I think that was what was going on.
Okay.
You understand? So please, this is nothing novel. You said I even went back and talking about middle school. Middle school living certificate, I have it. You could use it and look for employment at that time.
Okay.
Are you getting my point? Middle school living education certificate, you could use it for employment, either for people teaching or to be employed in any of the what do you call this UAC, GNTC, and all those places. You can work with those ones.
Okay.
You understand? So it's nothing new.
Okay.
I haven't seen anything new in it. You understand?
So bringing back that style of education to or as a country, will it help?
You see, sometimes the back and front of these things doesn't help. We have not yet actually seen the
document,
the real report, and see how we can criticize it. These are just excerpts. You understand what I mean?
Okay.
In moving to that direction, what happened? Because one, junior secondary school, look at even JSS has got 3 sectors. We have JSS and we have JHS.
Okay.
We have SSS and we have what?
SHS.
You understand all this?
Some of us completed SSS.
You see, and then just look at the quality of SSS students and SHS students now. No, look at that.
Yes, we are of quality.
We were taught by people teachers, middle school living certificate officers. I am telling you, you will even think that they were from the universities.
They were dedicated to their
highly dedicated, and they work. They to work. They will work very well. You understand? The discipline was there. Check what is happening now. You understand my point? So if you are trying to, when we're talking about the cutoff point on how BEC people can get into senior, people didn't understand us. Because you saw that the JSS students or JHS students, they were misbehaving and saying that even if I get any grade I will go to what?
SSS.
I said, where you see that they are now bringing out something that will actually be a common point, common entrance.
Okay.
That you will pass before you go to secondary school.
Very well. Very well.
So what happened? What is that not a review? That is a silent review.
But we are told review here is cancelled.
Cancel. This is a silent review. Because if you look at their manifesto that they spent the other time, they will say that they were going to review basic education that will start from KG, nursery to what do you call it, junior high school. That's what they said. You understand my point? So right now, why do you wait 7 years down the lane and you are bringing this? What have you seen?
Okay.
What have you seen? We have practiced it. Your Lawrence have gone through this. We saw what transpired in all that the pragmatic methods that he brought into this education in terms of all what they are now touting their achievement.
Okay.
So please, this is something, it's not new.
Right. So
ask all those people who are of my age or are beyond my age. They will tell you the fact that, look, yes, people were really dedicated in all these sectors.
Let's listen to Yao Osei Oduchuma. Okay. During the interaction with journalists, Dr. Yao Osei Oduchuma highlighted the importance of legislating free SHS. He noted that while the current policy is not mandatory, and we underline the words here, he noted while the current policy is not mandatory, future governments might discontinue it if they deem it unnecessary. Hence, the need to be legit.
He doesn't even know that his own flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, said that we don't need a legislation for free senior high. The video is here. I can give it to you, please. I'm telling you, he said that you only need what commitment by leaders who have seen the free senior high school as viable.
So they are now operating on double standards.
That is what double standard. I can give it to you and you play for listeners to hear. He said you don't need what? A legislation. And besides, is it not in the constitution?
They quoted the 1992 constitution already guarantees free compulsory universal basic education. That's the FQ. The proposal bill aims to extend guarantees to secondary school and blah 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 blah.
Look, it is just trying to say that a government is coming to power, and then they will think that when you review it to suit the people, they will take credit. That is why they are trying to think that Mahama is opposing to free senior high. It doesn't work this way. This can never work because people know. People who read knows very well that we actually brought in the 1992 constitution, isn't it? Which they ran away from.
Did they actually?
Yeah, they ran away from. They never took part. They said they wouldn't sit with butchers, they wouldn't sit with traders, they wouldn't sit with the people who cannot wear the tie. I think it's part of their listen. They ran away, and then it was set up. And now, lo and behold, it is the longest constitution that we have actually used in serving this country so far. You understand? So you see that their mantra is just that look, free senior high is their jihad. You understand? But they have forgotten that a lot has gone down the drain about its implementation. You understand? So if Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia himself is telling us that you don't need legislation, you only need what? Commitment. Now, come, let's talk about it. If you look at free senior high, where did they get money to implement it in 2017, 2018, after coming to government? Did they know where the money was? People invested. There was an investment that actually kept money down. For them to see that money and realize that, yeah, we can use those money and then what? Start free senior high. Didn't you hear of a Heritage Fund? Heritage Fund, there was money inside Heritage Fund. You don't know that? That sector actually opened up and they was putting some money inside. They called sinking fund. There was a lot of money being put inside those places. So please, all what they are saying is not going to help them. Because one, if Bahama was not committed to free senior high, why were we building the community day schools? It's just that they didn't even understand the concept of the community day schools, and they said they were built in bushes and what have you. They didn't understand the concept.
What was the concept?
The concept was that so every catchment area should have a one community day school.
Okay.
Are you getting my point? So that it will absorb all those people within that particular sector and then free this government from a lot of things.
Okay.
That was why you see that they were scattered around, so that at least even the development of every village or what they will advance towards that particular community.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
They didn't understand that concept, and then just came and said, "Oh, this, that." If the government didn't believe in free senior high, then how then do you start building those huge schools that could take almost 800 people, 800,000 people, 800 people rather? So if you look at that, nobody will tell you the fact that look, we were committed to that, and then nobody is saying that when you come, you cancel free senior high.
All right.
And the legislation they're talking about, we haven't even seen it. The parliamentarians are saying that bring it. Atofossi is saying that bring it. We'll peruse it.
But we are
we'll
told,
debate it.
We are told here by the majority leader Alexander Fenyo Markins that the free senior high school be had receive executive approval and will soon be introduced. So if it has to receive executive approval, what is left?
You see, why are they bringing it back to Parliament? Because look, executive approval must be what? Seen to be what? Approved equally by the people of Ghana, representative of the people who are the parliamentarians. So if they have looked through it, and cabinet is full of what? A government.
That's
government in power.
That's the executive.
The executive. So therefore, we now need to see the legislature, which is of double size. You understand? And then when it was pressed further, the president said he was misled.
Okay.
So not everything that's come through the executive approval may be right. That is why it is good that it's brought to Parliament, and they are preempting that certain things may not be agreed to by the minority because you cannot just come and bring a lot of things inside there and say it must be approved.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So they are afraid. It must be perused by the Parliamentary Education Committee, and then maybe they will now bring it to the plenary for a serious debate on what to remove and what to add. But meanwhile, we don't even need it. It is just baseless. It's needless.
So
I am telling you,
you think minority will not have a look at it?
No, they will look at it, but I'm saying that it's needless. If you have implemented a program for almost 7 years and everybody is saying that, have you heard anybody, flag bearer, coming out to say that when I come, I'll cancel free senior high? It is rather coming from the propagandists of the MPP saying that when I say I will review something, it means cancellation. That is the hallmark of all this discussion.
Okay.
There's nobody. Alan has never talked about the cancelling free senior high. I have not heard any of the parliament aspirants talking about cancelling it. So if you look at some of these things, in fact, it is just a propaganda, and then they know very well that they've lost it.
Okay.
They have lost it totally. So what Dikim is bringing back, it has been practiced in Ghana. It's just that it's now going to be 6 years instead of 7 years. You understand? Because Form 5 was 5 years.
Okay.
Lower C form 6 years. Upper C form 7 years.
Okay.
Then you now what? Propel yourself to the university.
All right.
Are you getting my point?
I'm listening.
So it's nothing new.
Okay.
There's nothing new about this particular development. There's nothing new.
All right.
I have the middle school level certificate. You understand what I mean? You write O level. Those who don't even want self, those who even want, those who want. And there are other people who can even say that, look, it's good for us to go that way. Because if you look at those things, look, I don't know, there's nothing new there. To be honest, there's nothing.
Okay.
There's nothing new.
All right.
Nothing is new over there.
So, okay, you're still listening to us on Kesmi 107.1 FM. You can follow us on Facebook. That's Kesmi 107.1 FM. Let's just take you through our comment box, and when we bounce back, we will be sliding through this topic. And follow this from Positive Change in Medina. I pledge support to 24-hour economy. The Ghanaian economy under Nana Baumia government is on a life support. It's on a life support. The only way this economy can bounce back is to implement JM's 24-hour economy policy in 2025, because it is the game changer. This policy will create jobs for the unemployed youth and also bring out development. Vote for JM, retain lawyer Francis Sosu as MP for Medina constituency. Thank you. Thank you. You can also drop your comments on Facebook. That's Kesmi 107.1 FM, where we will be reading out loud for you to benefit. Moving to our very second topic. But remember, it's 28 minutes past the hour. 9 from our studios in the Ultimate House in Gumani in the Tamil North constituency of the Sanargo municipality. Our digital address is BA 586 Chinkara Street, NS 1897430 in the Sanargo municipality of Northern Ghana. This is coming from the quarters of the NDC. MPP lacks credibility, patriotism. They have eroded the potential of Ghanaians. Well, this is coming from your chief scribe, Fifi Viavi. How true is this, and why should this comments be coming from him as a chief executive officer of the party?
You see, if you look at MPP, the small credibility which was left by Kufuor has been eroded by Nana and Bawumia.
In which way?
By plunging the whole of this economy into a mess.
Having springed up planting for food and jobs, forestry, free SHS, NAPCO, and among others, shouldn't we be commending them?
These are all consumption. And when you are consuming without investment, you'll be caught in a web. And as where we are as at now.
Okay.
All what you have just paraded, the slogans, go and find out. They are sloganeerings. You see, they are mouth-watering and finger-licking in 2016 thereabout. Go and look at their implementations. And juxtapose that one with the money that has gone into those particular sectors. You will know that these are people who came in just to consume the monies and cannot invest for better Ghana tomorrow. Why is Fifi saying this? Fifi is saying that they lack credibility and patriotism. This is that has led to the high rate of unemployment. You see, check the indices of all these particular government. Check the indices. Employment.
Okay.
Unemployment rate has moved from 6.5 in 2016 to almost 14.7. So if you are working, you are creating, because you said you were going to make sure that you expand the economy so that at least the private sector will grow and employ people.
Is the private sector not
the
going?
The private sector has not even contracted.
But we've seen, one district, one factory, which they say is PPE.
You are a journalist.
I'm asking. I'm
saying you are a journalist.
Yes.
How many of them are in one district, one factory? How many of them are in Northern region?
Okay.
How many? The slogan was one district, one factory. 4 years down there, we didn't get. 7 years down there, it's not there. That was the slogan. One district. That means the 256 districts were supposed to grow a lot of things that would augment us so that at least we would not import a lot of things into this country. Just go to St. Paul's.
Okay.
Here and find out exactly how tomatoes and onions are being sold there, where they get those things from. Go and see how the cars are parked there, coming from Burkina Faso. Our hard-earned money is being taken out to import these things, and we buy them at exorbitant prices because the CD is terrible. You understand my point?
I'm
so
listening.
Please, if you have PPP saying that you claim that you have a Motor King factory or what have you, how many people have they employed? So therefore,
is there not the existence of your rice factory?
No, the issue. Go and find how many people have they employed. It's not a matter of setting up it because you are setting up that place so that the value chain of the of that particular industry. You understand what I mean? To be able to lower down some of these things so that the pressure on the city will go. What are their contributions? What are we exporting? Are you getting my point? What we should have even done,
hold on. Are we not exporting gold? Because gold for oil policy we're trying to,
Gold for oil policy. Come and find out. Yesterday they have just increased fuel. You understand?
I'm listening.
You see, when you talk about butter, that is why it has been clarified that the Sino Hydro, or maybe that particular bridge that is, they say it's an interchange. It was what? A butter between us, the bauxite, and then what? Ghana, isn't it?
Okay.
How have you been able to find out whether we have been able to give the Chinese that bauxite?
The quantity?
No, we haven't.
No.
It is now the $2 million San Hydro project is now a debt added to our public debt. You understand my point? So please, some of those things were slogans.
Okay.
And the slogans were mouth-watering that people think that yes, if we get factories in every district, at least those who don't have work to do, at least will go in there and then be employed. So find out what is their contribution to unemployment and what is their contribution again also to what? to the city. Because the more you import, the more the city, the pressure on the city is too much. You understand? So if you look at all these things, you realize that they have failed totally. We're just even lucky that, as at now, the IMF is managing this our economy. It's not Antawu. The IMF, they are here because one, there's an IMF official in the Bank of Ghana. There's an IMF official also in the Finance Ministry, directing them as to what to do. They have nothing to say. They have nothing to say. They are being directed as the same way they came in 2017 and inherited an IMF program which were being directed and handled. So they thought that at least everything was rosy and they started borrowing, going to the bond market, and they were picking a lot of money and finally were caught up in the web asset now. So that's what I'm saying. So please, every Ghanaian knows very well that, look, times are hard. Very, very hard. And we are even window dressing these problems. The reality is going to catch up with us in 2028. I'll come to what Amin has just said when we come there. Because times are hard. Right now, if you are increasing utility every 3 months, then you realize that Ghanaians are finally going to be fed up with this particular increment of these utilities. You understand? And that is an IMF policy. And they will say, but that is it. You understand? So it is not easy, my brother. They are highly look, the credibility of this particular government has gone down the drain.
But isn't government putting enough effort to recover the economy? Because just as yesterday, the pastor, I say the president said that I told you I cannot, bring back life, but I can help recover the economy. The president.
Why is it that almost all Ghanaians are crying and only the IMF is praising the government? That's another way of neo-colonialism. I'm telling you, because ask everybody. There's nobody who is telling you the fact that at least we are doing well.
Wasn't same said under the Mahama regime in 20?
We were booted out, isn't it?
Okay.
We were booted out. We were highly incompetent. Mahama grew 3.4. You understand what I mean? 2016.
Okay.
Find whether they can actually get to that 3.4. Because I understand last week there was growth which was 4.7. The 4.7 was artificial. I will tell you artificial because one, if you are not paying your debt, if you are to pay your debt and interest that you have borrowed, I am telling you the fact that look, that particular growth cannot get to where it is. It is not true. You understand? So please, come to one village, one dam.
Okay.
Find out all the dugouts that they actually put out at 250,000 Ghana cedis per dugout. And within 6 months, all the water that has actually gathered has run out, and you can't even get a teaspoon of water inside it. So please, out for some of these things, they are just trying to say that they are doing well, but this particular election is going to be talked on the economy. The economy, which is the head of a human being. When there's no head, there's no human being.
But wouldn't it be so laughable? You have you have presidential candidates, two president for the two political parties. The NDC, where we have who is a communicator, and then we have an economist who is a presidential.
Are you sure he's an economist?
Candidate, and we have.
Are you sure he's an economist, a PhD,
a doctor, and a professor? So don't you think there's kind of an advantage to the economists?
That is why I'm saying that. Why he goes and why is he not speaking on the economy? He should have spoken on the economy. I have been able to do this, to do that, to revive the CD. When the CD was doing, why didn't he tell us that he caught the CD and then what? And gave the key to the IGV. Where is the key now? Look at growth. You came and met debt to GDP. Look at it. Our public debt 122. Some people say 122. Now it's almost 800. And you look at, just suppose that maybe the development they're talking about, it's just terrible. So please, but we're running away from the economy and talking about digitalization. It is just laughable. We know very well that he's looking for the steer, not even for the car. And I've never seen a steer alone driven like a car, and then people inside. Nobody will go inside, because we thought that he was looking for the car to drive. But if you are looking for the steer, it means that he only needs the steer, not even the car. Because it is immature for somebody to actually say that I'm looking for a steer, give me the steer, but not the car. I want the whole car to sit down and now use the steer to drive, but not for only the steer. So you're not surprised that he's run away from that economy, because he has performed extremely badly. The economy, we don't even have an economy. It's in a junk status. To be honest with you, it's on a junk status. Mama's West is what they think they are good or at. Please, it is just terrible for them. So therefore, Fifi is talking about the right things. The whole Ghanaians know very well that at least we don't have an economy as at now. The economy is in the hands of foreigners as at now. Everything that we do here is for the foreigners to benefit. Whatever we're doing here is to go out there, even borrow money and pay salaries. Pay whatever the hardship and the interest that they are putting on us. I mean, the increments the taxes they are putting on us. It is unbearable. And if we don't take our time, people even think that, look, December elections is far. But we're only pleading with them. At least we have endured all the hardship from 2017 up to now. So at least 5 months is nothing to write home about. They should just sacrifice the 5 months. Come out and tell a lot of people about the policies that this particular NDC government is coming actually to propel this country to the next level. The 24-hour economy is going to actually make sure that it will reduce unemployment.
But people, per a survey by Global Environment, people are not still clear about the 24-hour economy. So how will that determine?
Anybody who is not clear about it probably is mischievous. To be honest with you,
especially in the northern region.
I'm saying, look,
according to their survey in the northern region.
Let me tell you. You see, people have relatives outside the country, isn't it? You will call a relative, and the relative will tell the father, "Look, I am for morning shift. So I'll talk to you maybe in the afternoon or in the evening." People have traveled and come back. They know very well that if you have actually industries, you're able to set up this industry or the already existing one. If you give them incentives and tell them that, look, expand the hours in which you are actually operating, so that at least you'll be in the position of employ more people to do a shift system, 3 shift system. Who tell the fact it won't bring down unemployment? Who told you that? It is just as a result of factories not being here. The incentives actually are not even given to those people as of now. The taxes are too much because of low taxes of cost of production.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So How about this 24-hour economy? One, if you look, if Kesmi FM is having 3 workers, and they are supposed to run a shift from 3 shifts, how many workers do we need now? 9. That one alone is additional employment. This is just the basis.
Okay.
You understand what I mean? And we're saying that the incentives were given in such a way that at least they wouldn't feel it. So anybody who is saying that they don't understand this, we're talking about proper 24-hour economy that will come in and make sure that at least the unemployment will be reduced, and then it will actually facilitate growth. And when there's growth, at least we'll be in the position of getting what we want. Let us be very careful about these things. Own deeds. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is part of this government. The mess was created by the 2 of them.
Okay.
They have been given roles to play. They have performed abysmally.
So
they have not invested in anything. They have consumed all the investment that actually they have gone into actually derail the efforts of all the mineral resources that actually we claim we have. Look at the behavior of Bank of Ghana. Look at what happened to the banking cleanups exercise. Please, some of these things, they are so disheartening that when you remember that, people weep and know very well we have people who actually came in just for vengeance, but not even to propel this country to the next level. This country has been denigrated. This country has been bastardized. What we have gone through as of now, it is just so terrible that we need a drastic change. And the change is that, look, the moment you vote for Bawumia, a vote for Bawumia is a vote, I am telling you, for Nana Akufo-Addo extension of the 3rd term, whereby nobody will account for anything at all that transpired. We want accountability, and accountability will come in when His Excellency General John Dramani Mahama comes in and make sure that we'll actually prosecute these people, and the laws will take their course.
Are you sure you will prosecute them?
I am telling you the fact. Look, where we have reached as of now, even we, if John Dramani Mahama comes in and refuses to prosecute some of these people, some of us will lead demonstrations against him.
Like seriously?
We will lead demonstrations against John Dramani Mahama and make sure that at least Ghana deserves better, because what is going on, people have amassed wealth. Have you ever heard polytanks, instead of water being in polytanks, dollars are inside polytanks?
I've also.
Have you ever heard that we have now got some special wardrobes that dollars are packed, pound sterling are packed, cedis are packed? Have you heard that?
I've not heard that.
This is the era in which we have heard all these things. So where have they gotten that money from?
And who are those?
They have to prove beyond reasonable doubt that actually it's their salary that actually gave them those particular money.
Are you sure?
So therefore, when Mahama comes in and decide to actually say, scratch my back and I'll scratch your back, that is where he will be terrible. He will see a Kenyan-like strike that will go through him first and tell him, look, Ghanaians need to get those monies back. We don't even need to imprison anybody.
Okay.
Get their assets, sell them out. Where's Wayomi? We saw what happened to Wayomi isn't it? Only $51 million. It was a song crafted, and they used it as a campaign tool. Now, one Ebola minister, had a lot of monies in her room, and a maid servant could take almost $1 million out. She wouldn't even know. You can imagine that money, the sort of money which was inside that room. You understand my point? So some of these things, yes, you should continue to do their window dressing. We have all the facts, because people are giving us those facts. You understand? People within them are giving out these particular documents out for them to pile them down and then make sure that you raise things, and then make sure that at least those who actually acquire these things illegally, they will be brought to book.
All right, so you're still listening to us, listening to Mr. Adams Islamic. I call him the Honorable. I will not add what I do call him. He's the only person who has stepped into our studios today.
I don't know when I'm here. The last week I was here alone.
The MPP, I don't know.
Last week I was here alone. This year to what is happening? Anyway, they are enjoying.
They are enjoying.
They are really
They are enjoying power.
They are enjoying power.
Yes.
They are enjoying.
You can follow us on Facebook. Drop your comments, share your thoughts with us. We will be reading them out on through our Facebook page. You can do same. Follow us on X platform, former Twitter, and of course listen to us on TuneIn, on Radio Gardens, Kesmi 107.1 FMs. 1 FM. So wherever you are, wherever you're picking us, we say a very good morning going out to you, and thank you for leaving the dialogue on Kesmi 107.1. We're wrapping it up with what the finance minister is saying, that the expenditure of government will be tightened.
The local finance minister.
I see the Minister of Finance. As whether he's a local, he's a Minister of
The
Finance.
local finance minister.
Who is the international?
Ken is an international.
Or
You know
national.
that. Ken is the international finance minister who is actually seeing all the works of all these people. He's a local finance. We've not heard anything about this until this government. You see, look. They have to. They can't do otherwise. Tightening expenditure. Is going to be monitored by IMF. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
I told you that there's an IMF official in the finance ministry. There's an IMF, those small boys. There's another small boy in the Bank of Ghana. Monitoring all what is going on. The chief executive has just walked in. Monitoring everything that's going on. You understand? So they cannot even spend. Where is the money?
Okay.
Because currently they are borrowing to pay salaries. They're going to pay everything. As of now, if the way Ruto came in and then finally went back, I don't know where he got the advice. People are saying that he got the advice from Akufo-Addo. You understand? That's what people are speculating. Because Ruto came in, we have to borrow money and then even take care of him because there's no money in the kitty. You understand? And then he has, so they can't even do anything because one, the monitoring is there. You understand? Because one, last 2020, we had a budget deficit of 15.6%. That has actually created that particular big hole up to now. We can't even fill that hole up to now. You understand? So if you look at these things, there is nothing. There's nowhere they can even spend extravagantly.
Okay.
Because people who, the money owners, the real economists are there to regulate them.
Okay.
How are they going to do it? How can they be there and Akufo-Addo will rent a private jet? They will not allow that. They won't allow it. You see that the 360 million Ghana cedis even coming, they are saying that is to put it down. You understand? It's to put it down and then make sure that they use it to pay future what interest rate that's going to accrue. So they are being directed. They cannot say that they are not being directed. So if you have excess money, then you can spend. There's no excess money anywhere. Because look, the taxes they are imposing on us is as a result of we don't have the money. We don't have money. They are raising money locally. The haircuts they are giving to us. You understand what I mean?
Okay.
It's as a result of that. Then the international, what do you call them, bilateral creditors who are also saying that they wouldn't even agree, even though they've accepted that we should pay our debt and 2028 thereabout going on. It is something that is of concern.
Okay.
You see, the idea is saying that the economy is going to bounce back, it's bouncing back and what have you. Look, you cannot. There's a saying that you don't borrow. You don't borrow on borrowed ropes. You cannot do that because look, you will be thinking that the money you are holding is yours, and 95% of that money is for someone. Is the money for you? It is not. So therefore, if you look at these things, it is just a way of telling them that you cannot overspend because the money is not even there. We told them to tighten their expenditure. They told us that they cut DCs and ministers and what have you 10%. Did you hear and coupons and what have you? Did you hear the amount that actually that money saved? So please, some of these things it will even help. I'm saying that the watchmen are there in those particular two institutions that are checking these are monetary programs. So therefore they cannot. But the local, I'll just sympathize with this local finance minister because he is just a tool that they are telling him to come out and say certain things. But he knows very well that where this Ghana economy has reached, nothing. They have lost ideas, all of them. Everybody, all of them. Look. Their minds are so saturated that they cannot even think right anymore now. What they're now thinking as of now is to amass wealth very well and then come in and induce voters. So that voters will make sure that at least they'll pick this money and vote for them, which will not happen because voters are now very sensitive and very wise. They know very well that the money they are giving to them is their own taxpayers' money, so that they'll pick it, vote against them, and then they will account for their stewardship. All of them, they must account for their stewardship.
Mr. Adams, we know that normally when we are in an electionary year, campaigns of a government or successive government has always been footed from the coffins of government, despite the fact that they will see no, this will not happen. Is, are you sure this time around we will be experiencing that?
That is why I'm telling you the fact that look, that is what you know the trick in 2020. 2019, after extending the IMF program for 1 year, 2019 they had to go and then exit the IMF and came back and celebrated what with Wache and Kenge party, so that it will give them the physical space for them to spend in the 2020 elections. So after the 2020 election, we realized that we had a budget deficit of 15.7. Up to now, we have not been able to fill it up to now.
Wow.
You understand? So therefore, after moving away from IMF, from 2021 to 2022, we are now back again. And the people are now sitting in their offices telling them that you cannot actually overspend. Because the money we are giving to you will not allow you. You must account for all the money that we are giving to you. You cannot overspend. So they are there as watchmen. The watchmen are there watching the people who are ready, who will spend carelessly. You know, we have expenditure and we have carelessness. They can spend carelessly. And they will not allow them. Those small boys will not allow them to do that. That is where I am happy that they would not be able to allow, because the small money that's coming in, it was meant for the using for certain internal things that would not kick the economy out of gear. Because the moment workers are not being able to pay, the moment certain key things are not be able to be done, we are in trouble. That is why they are seeing to that they monitor these things very well and make sure that at least guide them against excessive expenditure, which is not necessary. Make sure that if you have done the right thing, if you know you have done good, if you know free SG is your policy, if you know 1% is your policy, or 1 million 1 dam, tell the people and show them where you have done them and the benefit that is being doing for this country, so that at least they will renew a mandate.
Wrap it up for us.
It is not automatic that at least people who 8 years down the lane, even 4 years down the lane, they were supposed to be changed. It was just out of our own vigilance that kept us where we are. And as of now, we know very well that at least 2024 elections, we are winning handsomely with a lot of seats to make sure that we prosecute the agenda. They have lost the elections. They are now they are trying to hang on the EC and maybe the security. That would not work, because we know where we are, twice beaten, one shy. So we'll make sure that at least we'll monitor police all polls to make sure that we'll get our own results and then pronounce ourselves. Or even if they can pronounce that, the whole world will know that at least there's victory for NDC, and then the whole world will declare us victory, and then they'll run away. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Adamson. You heard it all.
I don't know why they don't always want to come on Tuesdays.
Well, maybe probably they have to restructure.
I don't know.
Their
What is the problem? Or they're on strike?
Well, they are enjoying. As long as they are enjoying. Yeah, they are enjoying. Very, very serious.
Now, people is on this TV posting some media things. Meanwhile, some media has just even sued that particular station that actually came in.
As I see among others.
Those baseless. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Adams. So do catch us same time tomorrow on the PowerPoint station. Remember to follow, like, share our page, or comment so that your thoughts will be shared with our listener and, of course, you viewer. Dr. Q is an amiable supported by Mohammed Awal Namzoya, who is taking charge of the MCR among others. Executive production coming from Alhaj Kesmionline Ibrahim. As I said, do catch us same time tomorrow. The name still remain changing. Dr. Q Abdul Rahim. Have a wonderful and a blessed day. Good morning.